Osho! 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 Buddham Sharanam Gacchami Sangham Sharanam Gacchami Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami. Hello friends, I am Prakash Mehta from Hyderabad. I am born, brought up, educated in Bombay. I am in this city for last around 42 to 45 years. I am a Osho lover from my age of 12 years. When I say Osho, Osho, Osho for 3 times, I am in totally different world. My breath changes, it goes deep, a nice smile comes on my face. Osho is my master, I love Osho. I had seen Osho for the first time when I was in Bombay around 12, 13 years. When I call Osho, my breath goes deep down, brings wonderful smile on my face and goosebumps on my body. I have deep sense of self-realization and encounter myself with you, Osho. My love, my master, I love you as my spiritual mother. Today on the last day of your journey, I pray, love and give my wholehearted respect to you. My father, mother brought me to this body, to this world, and my master put me to the life of self introspection. It said in Veda, Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. My master was Acharya. Professor from Jabalpur. He was brought to Mumbai. Around 1965, by some of the businessmen, they liked his spiritual lectures in somewhere in the north. And they felt that somehow this person should come to Bombay. Osho was professor in Jabalpur University, Acharya. So these people, those who brought him to Bombay, they called him Acharya. Acharya Rajneesh. His family name was Chandramohan Rajneesh. So they have taken Rajneesh, Acharya Rajneesh. So this was during 1965-1967. Acharyaji's lecture with my family members, they were all elder to me. I was so small, 12, 13 years. He was in Brabourne Stadium, a Brabourne cricket stadium in South Bombay. We all went there and somehow probably we were late. When we went there, the lecture was going on. He was sitting in big hall. He was sitting in the chair, a big chair, all surrounded by listeners. He was speaking on some nature and science subject. Though I was small, but definitely I was able to understand some of the scientific terms he was talking about. So I was just sitting and few people were meditating surrounding him, closing eyes, and this was my first experience. In those days, my family people, my cousin sisters, my mother, other family members, we used to go to number of religious discourses. They were on Mahabharata, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Sundarkand, Ramayana. There were many, many speakers, many, many places, but I don't know. Somehow I was just very, very, I felt very different at this place, very different. When the lecture finished, Osho stand up from his chair, folded his hand and given a look around the listeners. He has folded his hand and given a nice smile, nice spiritual smile. And slowly, very slowly, he had gone towards some other room. He had colossal personality. When he stood up, he had a colossal personality. Tall, nice shining skin, big eyes, and good shoulders. Really, I was so much impressed. And wearing only white dhoti, only white dhoti. Nothing else. Beard and hair, okay. But very, very different look. Slowly walked towards his room. See the way he walked, really, I was so much impressed, very different, a wonderful. I had never seen in my life anybody walking like that. Oh, how he stepped, how he walked, really. Really, he has impressed a small boy, really. So, we went near to him slowly in his room. We have folded our hands. We have looked at him. He has looked at us. It was one of the best experience of my life. Oh, you will say, a boy of 12, 13 years, before so many years, how he remembers all this? Okay, I'll tell you. See, even if I ask you, okay, before 3 days, what you had in your lunch and dinner, you may not be sometimes able to reply. But our memory is such, when there are occasions like marriage, good functions, birthday parties, we remember so many things about that day, because they have a very strong impression in our heart and mind. We remember the food that we ate, the taste, our clothes, a nice smell, music, dance. We had enjoyed everything. Something, something that keep you, in memory for that occasion. Ditto about me. Ditto about me. Within few days of his stay at Rebel Stadium, Osho has started giving his lectures, discourses, meetings at some more few places, and at the same time he shifted to Woodland. Woodland is situated on the Pedder Road. It's a very posh area. He has given his discourses at different places, like there is one theatre, Alankar. Then he has given at August Kranti Maidan. And even he was giving a lecture to few some of the people, those who used to visit at Woodland. Woodland was also a very spacious place, a very big apartment. And slowly Osho has instructed his some of lovers, followers, regular visitors, listeners to make a group and go on chowpatty on seashore with some small musical instrument and start dynamic. And that dynamic started on seashore in early morning. I'll tell you, I never went for that dynamic. I used to go to Woodland, just sit around and silently listening him. After some time, he shifted to Pune. In Pune, they took a very big land with farm, and Osho has started living. So I was not able to visit Pune regularly because it was not possible. I was small, but I had a great chance of going to Pune. Why? My cousin brother, my father's sister's son, within first best 5 Osho lovers, when he shifted there and he took sannyas. His name is Anand Kiran, but he is no more. He left the body. So once I went with a group of our family people to Pune, and in Pune they used to conduct a meditation dynamic in Sangvi tiffin factory. In Sangvi tiffin factory, this dynamics was going on. Osho used to sit and give on instruction, and we used to do the meditation. So that was my first experience in my life, dynamic meditation. See, in Pune, Osho Resort, now it is called Osho Resort. Previously, it was so called ashram. After a few years, it was so called resort for whatsoever the reason. In ashram, there is a big hall, it's called Buddha Hall, and even there, Osho's last remains are kept. People are sitting around and doing meditation. On his samadhi, there is a epitaph, and on epitaph, it's written, Osho never born, Osho never died. He visited this planet Earth from 11th December 1931 to 19th January 1990. This was his duration. He was here with us, and to very specific, he said that you never remember me like a person, you remember me like energy. He said, you remember me like energy, not like a person. Osho has been always different from others. His point of view for everything was very different. Osho is multi-dimensional master. See, in beginning of this program, we said Osho, Osho, Osho 3 times. This get together of Osho Brotherhood, it was so called Osho Brotherhood, was started by him when he was in body. He started every evening, all Osho sannyasi lover must come in white robes, music starts, dance, jump, and at a time when music stops, everybody must raise their hands and say with some small pause, Osho, Osho, Osho. While this he said, when I will not be in the body, I will be available to more and more people. Oh, see, we were thinking, what he is telling, what he mean. He used to say, now I am available for few sum of, but when I leave this body, I will be available for more and more people, because I will be diluted in this nature. Oh, very difficult to understand, very difficult to understand. Then, while doing this program, he directly, indirectly announced that this is last program, last day. On the next day, he was not in front of us. It was great shock. It was great shock. And on 19th he was cremated, and somehow now the time has come for us to understand that what he meant to say. Today he is available in all medias. All medias, you just say, he is the most living master. His all works of meditation, music, his lectures on uncountable subject. For last probably 500 years, nobody has spoken on so many subjects. Within this short time, they are available in media, voice, video, audio, and now they are available all over in the world, all over in the world. These are very, very deep meaning of his lines, it comes, to our understand, after long time, means, oh, okay, whatever Osho has said is this. I will be more available. You start doing meditation, you start listening to him, you feel that he is touching you. This is the way. Now I will tell in very short, something what I have tested is the best thing is meditation. There are so many methods he has given. He said, see, this is a spread, a long, big, fat spread, buffet spread. You come, have, you taste whatever you feel right, you have it. You continue it. That's all. You select your meditation, you go with this. But he says, no seriousness, no seriousness. Please, you come, you meditate, no seriousness, because there is so much seriousness in the outside world. And if you come and continue, please, if you can't do the way I say, then you are get out. Means, he says, in Hindi there are 3 lines. Hasiba, Keliba, Dhariba, Dhyanam. Means, laugh, play and do meditate. And the very next important thing he used to say that, celebrate, celebrate. There is nothing to get serious about anything in this world. Just celebrate your life, celebrate your existence. Meditations are very, very important. He says you just sit with a cup of tea in your balcony in silence. Okay? Be yourself, make yourself available for the nature. Just sit down with your own self. He has given so many definitions, so many understandings with the meditation. He says you celebrate your existence, that's all. Nothing seriousness. Feel happy for what you are. That's all. See, the most important thing is in meditation, Sakshi Bhava, self-introspection. After all the steps, we just sit down and watch ourselves. And that after going out of meditation also, we can go on doing this. Osho says there is no moment in your life that cannot be a meditation. It's always not, according to Osho, it's not always very, very necessary to sit down, okay, in any of the asana, close your eyes and do it. You are supposed to do that. But when you are going out, just be yourself. That's all. So, Osho's mantra was enjoy music, enjoy dance, okay, laugh, play and meditate. That's all. Thank you. Life is something to understand your own existence, your own nature, your relationship surrounded by everything, nature, your parents, your office, everything. When you start doing meditation continuously, day by day, morning, evening, the time you feel happy, you become a different person. You breathe differently. You think differently because you become natural. You become well balanced for everything. And the most important thing is Sakshi Bhava, introspection. These 2 things are very, very important. And at a time, you can work and do the meditation also. You have to be yourself, that's all. What Osho says is this. You understand everything surrounding, happening to you indifferently. Osho says that, the person now you are here at this moment, you are not on the next moment. And he gives example, okay. As you are standing in the flowing water in the sprint, the water is touching you, your legs, okay. This moment now, the next fraction of second, that water is not there. Normally, he gives this example for the flow of life. In life, there is nothing same on the next moment. He wants all meditators to understand this. Nothing is still, nothing is permanent. And as you are going on doing meditation, before doing meditation, you might have many, many questions. But once you start doing meditation continuously, day by day, questions starts falling down. It doesn't mean that you don't have question, but it happen only because you are getting answers. You are getting answers in relationship from all corners, You feel that this is me. Even the food that you taste is different. So, slowly you are going on maturity. This maturity takes you to good decisions in life, good thinking, you become well balanced, you start justifying everything in right manner, taking the right decision, and you know this moment and even next moment also you become confident that what I did, what I talked, it's happening. And slowly it is my experience that once you understand your own value, your own moral, physical, spiritual value, you become a different person. In Vedas it is said, मन वचन एंड कर्म मनसी एक वचसी एक कार्यसी एक महात्मना मनसी अन्यद वचसी अन्यद कार्यम अन्यद दुरात्मना. Means, I am thinking something, I am talking something, I am doing something, it takes me away from my own self. But when you are well balanced, you decide rightly, you work rightly, you get good right decisions. So, for every individual, the taste of meditation is normally same. The results are normally same. What is very important is to enjoy. What is most important thing in life? What Osho has said, to understand the truth, you have to drop the logic. And you can drop the logic only when you become innocent like a small baby, small child in kindergarten, LKG, UKG, morning standing outside the class, jumping, dancing, singing. So, that innocence is most important. And it said, to enter the paradise, once again you have to become a small child. To enter the paradise, once again you have to become a small child. So, meditation is something, a joy of life, and I request all to enjoy this. Listen to Osho, listen to your master, learn, do it happily. Spirituality is something that you are always there. In all form you are always there. Spirituality is awareness. Now, here at this moment, that is spirituality. Nothing is serious about it. Not to get serious about it. That's spirituality. I am trying to give something in small sentences. Otherwise, people talk lectures and hours. Nothing wrong in that. But I have to look at my time and just say, be yourself now, here, at this moment. Make yourself available. Be in yourself. That's spirituality. It's very simple, And we found in small children. Why we love small children? Innocence. No more questions. No stress. When you go home, you have small children in house. You enjoy with them. Go play. Forget everything. That's the life. Humanity, what you can do, the best thing with you, you do with others. Do the best with others as you favor yourself, as you look at your own self. That is humanity. No partiality. Same for all. Same for all on earth. Irrespective of caste, creed, color, gender, nothing works. That's humanity. Love all. Love all. Understand your relationship. Nothing is above humanity. It's the politics that want to fight. No human being want to fight. For this one line Osho is given for meditators, even we can include everybody in this line. It's in Hindi. I'll repeat that in English also. जिस दिन तुम स्वयं को जान लोगे सारे बुद्धों को जान लोगे. The day you understand, you know yourself, you will know all the Buddhas. Because in Buddha hall, we are all sitting, you know. Okay. We are coming from states from the world, and we are meditating. Even outside also. People are Buddhas. Okay, it's not that very high, I am doing meditation, these, that and all that. It's all same. And it's better to go better, okay, understanding with the people, those who are not meditating, they have not sat down or they have not tried to understand his own being, life, relationship. See, this chance comes to everybody in life. It's a time, you know. Number one, it's time, it's an occasion, and number three is, I personally feel that it's your karma, it's our karma, okay, which comes from previous births. And to continue that brought forward account, you are again into spirituality. You are again on that path again. This is the way, this is the life and the humanity. Every human should live very, very naturally. Very naturally. He or she must be very equal to all animals, creatures, because we are above them. We know the truth, we understand our own existence. That's very, very important. Just now I said, you know, on humanity, it's the same. We should not take them on wrong step, and we should not interfere in nature also. Okay, one tiger is behind some buffalo or something, you know, it's his life. Okay, we are seeing on History Channel and, you know, National Geographic, so many places. We should not interfere. No way we should interfere. We must stop thinking that we are going here to change somebody. We cannot change. First, we must change our own self. Okay? That change must start from every human being. Then the world is changed. Osho said to live life happily, dancing, jumping, celebration, one must understand the death. So, these two things are balanced. You know this well, you enjoy this well. Death is nowhere wrong. It's very, very natural phenomenon. You are not dying, your body, okay, you become silent. Because I am in body, I am talking, this system is working, this system is working, this system is working, okay. So, it's all complete functioning body due to senses. And a day, you know, that heart or that electric stops in the body, or the brain stops body, the body remains there, but the functioning, that Atma part, you know, the spirit, okay, it's no more there. And on this earth, there is nothing destructible. Only, you know, that shape changes, that journey changes. So, one must be very, very friendly to that, because nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent on this earth, ever changing. Boy becomes young, young becomes old, and old dies. But that death is a natural. Nothing is serious. Osho has said many, many things about death. See, when somebody dies in our family, you are sitting in a car, you are just passing through some cremation ground, you are seeing bodies coming in car, and, you know, people are going, okay. Why you feel, I feel serious? Because we know, we understand that we are also on the same path. We are also on the same path. But waiting for the time. We are just waiting for the time. Nothing to get serious. Because we are breathing, we are born, we are going to die. And death is ultimate. Nobody can stop. No science on this earth can stop birth and death. This is a vital question. Normally, every person who wants to start meditation, who is doing meditation, to get the answer for this. And the answer is too long, too big, too deep. And introspection is the only tool that gives you the answer. The answer is same for all. The taste of water is same, but the answer is more in realization, more in understanding, not within that limit of meditation hall. It must come in our day-to-day living. It comes only, when I am aware, I am standing there, I am talking to somebody. Okay? So, when I am enjoying that, I am living that, then I am a total. That who am I? My attitude, my living, what I got from introspection and I am living it, then that is the answer. And that answer differs from person to person, there is no doubt. But the center is same. That is a still point, that answer. The need of the time, every moment in our life, is to understand and acceptance of the circumstances and change ourselves to that required. We must stop living in patterns. We must stop. Because every moment, everything changes in our body. And Osho says that every 7 years, your body takes drastic change. Your all 7 chakras are changing every 7 years. Your attitude, your health, your voice, your habits. So, we must take time to understand and change and accept ourselves. Our acceptance is very, very required. And due to lack of acceptance, all these consequences, fights, that comes in our life. Because we are not trying to understand our existence, our terms of life, our breathing, our relationship. For that, lot of patience are required. That amount of patience we get out of meditation, that takes you to the wisdom of life, wisdom of understanding everything. There are so many words, so many things lies behind patience and wisdom. That's all. Osho has talked on all religions on the earth. All religions. Osho has talked on many Sufis, rishis, on women like Meera, Rabia, many. And his talks are available on YouTube, in books, in all forms. So, it is not just necessary to go on reading, We must learn, understand and sit for meditation silently. When you do both these things, meditation and reading Osho or good speakers, spiritual speakers, then you enjoy that meditation. When you listen to them and doing the meditation, these two things must be done together. We must give a time, as we do yogas, exercise, walking, but this is again different thing. This is completely the other direction. It's good, you are walking for half an hour, 1 hour, you are coming, sitting, it's all fine. You might be sitting in meditation also. Vajrasana, Sukhasana, but we must read or listen to also. Osho has described Mira's love, a true love to Krishna. And this is the best example he has given of true love. Mira, Krishna. And what can happen in love? A pure love, bhakti of Mira to Krishna. Love one and love all. He live happy life. Thank you.